Legs, can I ask you about Carlisle and the Luka KP dynamic? Because Porzingis is getting a lot of criticism now after the series for his lack of production. Is it because Luka dominates the ball and KP has to learn how to play off of it, or is he just not the right fit?
Well, look, I think part of it is because I don't think they do anything to help Kristaps Porzingis get involved. I think he's a guy that's not capable of going out there and just going and creating his own offense. So it'd be one thing if you had a legitimate another superstar that could create off the dribble, and then you could do sort of a take turns type of thing. That's not who Kristaps Porzingis is. So you need to run some things to make it easier for him so he can catch the ball in spots where he can be more effective. And that's why he looks like he's floundering around out there. And what happens over time, you have enough games like that or enough time like that, now what happens? The media starts in on you. The fan base starts in on you. You get rattled a little bit. You're out there and you feel like you're fighting for your life on your own team just to survive and to have the kind of impact you hope you can. Look, nobody's going to say that Kristaps Porzingis is maybe the player that contract dictates they think he ought to be. That's okay. Doesn't mean he still can't be a very effective player that consistently gives you that 20-point production. But not when you just let him go out there and sort of float around and drift around and try to find ways himself to get involved. Their entire offense is predicated on one player creating offense for everybody. And I'm actually at the point, as great as Luka Doncic is, and I'm on record as saying he's going to be one of the all-time greats. One of the things that's starting to concern me is he's starting to take that James Harden approach on some of these possessions where he gives it up and then he just sort of stands out by half court. And on those possessions when he's not engaging and trying to attack, they are becoming so over the top, one-dimensional. It's going to be very difficult for that team to get by any quality team in the Western Conference. And Kristaps Porzingis is a guy that's caught up in that right now. So he is trying to find his way in a situation where it doesn't come his way very often, and I don't think there's a lot of help there with what they're running to try to facilitate offense for him.
So, Legs, I mean, I'm with you. I agree with you on that comment. Why would Mark Cuban, right after the game, say Rick Carlisle's our guy, he's not going anywhere? Because that's a coaching issue. It's not a Porzingis issue. That's a coaching issue.
Yeah, and look, first of all, I got a question for you. So why do you even come out and get that defensive about your head coach anyway unless you know that there's something there that's being questioned? I mean, why do you even do that? You don't even have to say that. If you've got security that's your guy and you're perfectly thrilled with how everything is going from a coaching standpoint, you don't even need to come out and say that right away. But he knows there are people that are going to be questioning the way this team plays. And it's not just the offensive end of the floor. I mean, how are you going to play that much zone against a team that shoots the ball that well from the three-point line? Not to mention the fact it allows all that offensive rebounding that took place in the second half as well going into a zone defense. The fact that you might not think you have the personnel maybe as a head coach, well, that's your job, is to figure out some sort of a scheme game plan to mix it up at least more than they did. The Clippers eventually were going to figure that out, and they did at the wrong time for Dallas because the big run they hit them with late third into the fourth quarter and extending that lead out to 16, 18 points, whatever the top ended up being, it just did not leave you enough time, even with a guy as great as Luka Doncic. Eventually, the Clippers are going to figure it out. And to put up 120 plus in a closeout game when you think it should be hard to get buckets in that situation, I think it tells you all you need to know about that team on the defensive end of the floor yesterday.